Hi, my name is Ellen and I am a global citizen. I'm originally from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, but for the last 3 years I've been living in Bhaktapur, Nepal as the director of Happy Kids Center. Happy Kids Center serves a unique population of children who live in Bhaktapur but have migrated with their families from rural regions of Nepal and northern India. Migrants in this community are typically considered as outsiders or untouchables, making jobs few and far between. For this reason, families typically rely on their young children to work as their primary source of income. When I first became a part of Happy Kids Center, only 42% of children were enrolled in school. 56% of children were engaging in child labor, and many more children were set to begin the same fate in the coming years. I've personally witnessed 7 girls married before the age of 16 sent back to their villages away from their families. My team and I therefore made it our mission to end the cycle of poverty, child marriage, and child labor in our community. In 2016, we began intensive consultations to better understand the problems we are aiming to solve. We realized quickly that these families had been trapped in a life cycle of intergenerational poverty. The parents were not educated, so they couldn't find jobs. The children therefore had to work, leading to a lack of education generation after generation. The cycle continues to self-perpetuate as girls are married at 13 and 14 years old because their families can't afford to pay a high dowry. It was with this in mind that I personally designed a series of programs that would directly respond to the issues that were trapping these families in poverty. These programs include incentive-based education sponsorship, access to free healthcare for children and parents, nutrition programs including school lunches, after-school snacks, and meals for the whole community, a child marriage prevention initiative where girls learn vocational skills, a water sanitation and hygiene program providing clean, potable water and a safe space to bathe, and finally, the Happy Kids Center, where children are free to come and just be children for a few hours each day, away from the pressures of day-to-day life. Today, because of these programs, 89% of children are now regularly attending school. The child labor rate has dropped from 56% to less than 10%, and no new children have joined the workforce since 2016. 2 families have also promised to wait to marry their daughters until they turn 18 years old, which is a huge feat for a community so entrenched in tradition. What I'm getting at here is Happy Kids Center is working. We're changing lives. If I were to be awarded the Waislistz Global Citizen Award, I would use the funds to open a secondary Happy Kids Center. While our community is unique, we're not the only community facing these issues. Urban poverty is a growing epidemic as more and more people move from rural regions to the cities in search of work. There's a large brick factory community just outside of Bhaktapur. In these communities, children often start working as young as 7 years old. We want to replicate our programs to open a second Happy Kids Center and get these children out of factories and into the classroom. In order to make this goal a reality, we need help. We have the programs and we have a strong, motivated staff of individuals who want to make this happen. I believe that together we can end global poverty by 2030.